All right, so let's go back to Feralus.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're super excited because we're going to St. Jude, and I'm gonna try to like vlog as much as I possibly can from like the time I leave my house to the time I get there to the time I get home, and then kind of edit it in like sort of a mini documentary type way, I guess, if that makes any sense. And me and Sarah are gonna film a lot while we're there together.
I will be there to derp up her vlogs.
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
I'm super excited.
I am so excited. You have no idea.
It was funny because last year when I went, I was really concerned that it was going to be like too emotional. like that I wouldn't be able to like handle the feels, and that like wasn't how it was at all. Like, don't get me wrong, there were a couple times I got like choked up, but it wasn't because I was like sad. Like, that's not the vibe it gives you at all. Like, it's like a super like happy and positive and like inspirational place.
Yeah.
Big fan. Big fan. All right,
it's gonna be hard to be away from Abigail.
I know, it's gonna be like your first time away from her. Go to Camp Mohajé.
Camp Mohajé.
I know. That's what I was worried you wouldn't go because of Abigail.
Oh, where is
Not
Camp
worried.
Mohajé?
It's in Feralus. It's gonna be in like the south.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
She'll
be fine though. She's gonna be with her daddy and her grandma.
Yeah. Because my mom will be back by then.
I'm super excited that your mom's going to be back.
You know, grandparents, they love hanging out with the grandbabies.
It's true. It's true. And, like, I'm glad your mom's coming back, too, because, like, I don't know. My grandma's, like, so important to me, and, like, I don't want, like, Caden and Abigail to miss out on that.
Yeah. I honestly don't know what I would do if my mom lived in Florida for the rest of her life. Like, I would just be so sad. Yeah. Because, like, growing up, I was... Like, most girls are, like, their daddy's girl, but I was, like, from the moment I could walk, not even, like, I've always been a mama's girl, like, she's one of my best friends, so, I wake up, and I, like, drink coffee with her, like...
I know, I was there.
I just love her to death.
Your mom's great.
Oh, thanks, Boo.
My mom blocked me on Facebook.
Screw your mom. You can share my mom.
No, like, nothing happened. Literally, like, everything was, like, okay, so everything was, like, semi-fine. Then she, like, tried to fight with me. And I was so mature about it. I just, like, didn't respond at all. Like, and I kind of just, like, waited for her to calm down. And then I, like, tried talking to her again. And she acted like everything was fine. And then, like, she's blocked me on Facebook the other day, like, without saying
that letter
anything.
Too, and that was so childish. Like, I don't even understand where she was coming from.
Nothing happened. Like, literally nothing happened. Then she tried to fight with me for 8 straight days. She tried to fight with me, and I wouldn't, like, respond to her bad behavior. Good. Then when she seemed like she calmed down, I just, like, chit-chatted as usual, and then the other day I logged onto Facebook and she had blocked me.
That is... I don't understand. I really don't.
I think it's because my sister's doing a fundraiser right now for thyroid cancer, and I think she got, like, butthurt about that, because that was, like, what our dad died from, and, like, that's how petty she is.
That is so stupid.
I know. I don't want to, like, talk badly about anyone. I don't know what the heck is going on in that situation. It just kind of is, I don't know. My door's open. If she decides that she wants to unblock me, I'm here.
Good.
I'm not, like, holding on to any anger about it. I'm more, like, confused.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, nothing happened, and then my mom blocked me on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to talk bad about your mom, because, you know... I'm just... You can share my mom if you want.
Okay. Your mom hasn't blocked me on Facebook yet, so I'm doing good.
My mom loves you.
I mean, you know, it's funny because a lot of people would say, like, I feel like there's more to that story, but, like, Sarah can attest, no, there's really not. Like...
There's not. Like, the letter that she sent Danielle was just, I don't even know where she was coming from.
Like,
it was just
out from left field completely. It was just, like,
straight attacking her.
What is going on? Like, out of nowhere. Like, nothing was wrong. And then, like, she hated me. And then I was like, oh, okay. And I, like, I'm not gonna, like, I'm just not, I don't have the energy to, like, fight with people. Yeah. Like, if you want to, like, tire yourself out having a temper tantrum in the middle of Walmart because I won't buy you Cheetos, like, you do you. I will be that parent who walks away from you, like, and just like, oh, well, you live in Walmart now. I know.
I'm gonna be like, if Abigail ever does that to me, I'm like, you know
that
what?
Is the key. If your kid, my mom did that. Well, you know, my mom was a great parent when I was a little kid. Like, she's a little, I don't know. Everybody's got their problems. I don't judge. Whatever. I hope whatever she's going through, it gets better. Because I don't like to see anybody in pain like that, even whether it's warranted or not.
Yeah.
But like, when my mom was, like, had me as a small child, like, I mean, like, under school age, like, toddler. Yeah. I, like, have a lot of memories from when I was little like that, which apparently is strange. I never thought it was strange until I was an adult, and I was the only one who remembered things from when I was, like, 3. But, like, I threw a temper tantrum in a store once, and my mom literally was like, okay, and walked away. And, like, that, you know, it's the quickest way for a little kid to stop throwing a temper tantrum when they legitimately think you're leaving without them. Not like, I'm leaving without you, and making a big scene about it. My mom literally just was like, all right, and walked away. And I was like, don't leave without me. And I don't think I ever did it again because I was legitimately convinced she would just, like, leave me there. And then I was, like, embarrassed. Like, as a little kid, because she was so calm and just, like, walked away. And I was throwing an absolute fit about probably nothing. And then, like, I actually felt shame as, like, a very small child. I was like, oh, God, everybody's looking at me and I feel really dumb right now. Mom.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do to Abigail. If she ever does that to me, I'm not going to walk away necessarily because I'd be so afraid that somebody would
I mean, you don't walk, like, out of sight or anything. No one is, I assure you, no one is going to pick up a screaming toddler. Like, I remember 2 instances where I threw temper tantrums. I'm pretty sure they're the only 2 I ever did in my life because I was generally a well-mannered kid, probably because of these 2 instances. The first one is when I got walked away from. Yeah. And the second time I was playing in the clothes racks at, like, JCPenney's. Like, I don't know if you ever did that when you were a little kid, but, like, I was, like, totally inside the clothes racks. Oh, my God, you still do it. And I didn't want to leave because I was just having the time of my life. And my mom was like, no, it's time to go. And she, like, picked me up. And I was, like, not having it. And she, like, kind of put me over her shoulder a little bit because I was, like, wriggling and squiggling and, like, trying to get away. Yeah. And I started screaming to the top of my lungs, like, this is not my mother. I am being abducted. Like, a kidnapping is taking place. Do you know not one, but they're like, good, you sound awful. Like, like not one person stopped. Like, no, because who would want to interfere? Like, clearly I'm not being, like, my mom probably was just sitting there rolling her eyes like, oh my goodness. Like, you're lucky I don't beat children because you would so be getting beat right now.
I would whoop your ass.
And I never threw a fit like that again because clearly, like, throwing a fit like that did me no good.
It doesn't help.
Like, one time I threw a fit and I got walked away from. The other time I threw a fit, nobody even wanted to, like, nobody gave a shit that I was being kidnapped because, well, no, I wasn't being kidnapped, but nobody gave a shit because they're just like, you sound terrible. Your mom is probably relieved that you're gone.
Your mom probably handed you over to this other person.
Like, take her.
But,
what kind of 3-year-old uses language like that, though? I am being abducted.
A smart one.
So weird.
Obviously.
So weird. We never did it again, though.
Lesson learned.
I don't think Abigail will throw temper tantrums like that, though. I mean, maybe once or twice, but I think those are the type of behaviors you have to foster in children. Like, if a kid throws a temper tantrum and then they get what they want, like, guess what? They're going to throw a temper tantrum. Yep. But if they, like, if nothing comes of them throwing a temper tantrum, like, I don't know. It's like positive reinforcement with a dog. Tigers will do anything to get a treat.
And I don't care, like, if people think I'm a bad parent, if my kid is, like, screaming of Walmart, I really don't care. I'm just going to let her scream and be like, look, you're not embarrassing Mom right now because I could care less. You're the one who is looking like a terrible child. So go ahead and scream all you want. And all of these people around us are going to be like, oh, I feel so bad for that woman with that terrible child.
Oh, my God. That's great. Did your mom do that to you? That sounds like a speech you've heard before.
No, I was a really good kid.
Yeah, I like, other than those, like, 2, and I was really little. I was, like, 3 in those instances. I was very polite in public. I had a few moments, though. Like, one time my mom got pulled over speeding, and I was sitting in the back seat, and the cop, like, kind of leaned into the car and was like, license and registration, ma'am. And I was like, sir, excuse me, sir. And he finally, like, addressed me, and I'm like, I really need to know, is your hat made of straw?
Oh my gosh, Danielle as a kid.
Sir, excuse me, sir. What? I really need to know. He's probably like, oh my god. Like, so that was what I was like when I was a little kid.
Did your mom ever do the "don't make me turn this car around" stuff?
No, I liked riding in the car, so I never was really like, didn't want to be in the car. Like, I was all about being in the car.
My quest giver ran after that.
Yeah, he did that to me too. I'm going to hand in this. Oh, he's gone too. Well, isn't that convenient? Oh, he's back.
Rude.
No, I like when my parents like split up. My mom lived like 3 hours away from where my dad lived, so we spent like a lot of time in the car, like driving back and forth between, like my mom would like pick us. Oh no! Stop running away! My mom would like pick us up and drive us like 3 hours away. I'm like, I was all about being in the car. Like, I didn't mind it at all. Like, I was never like, are we there yet? Like, I didn't care.
She gave no fucks.
No, I liked it because I like colored and stuff. Like, it was just like, oh, this is fun. I'm doing coloring. I'm so creative and whatnot. Yeah, that was, I don't know. I wasn't really like a fussy little kid. Like, I don't know. Maybe I was when I was really little, but certainly nothing that I remember.
Yeah, my terrible years came out when I was a teenager.
Yeah, I would say like specifically like 15, 16 were like,
yes.
I was just rude and selfish. That's not a good age for anybody really though. Very few people are like wonderful human beings at age 15, 16.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, you're all hormonal, and then like I got picked on a lot at school, so I was always like trying really, really hard to be cool, and like I don't know why I don't even know. I wish I could go back and like I wish I was like influentially cool enough to like talk to kids and be like, literally, the less you give a shit, the less people will give a shit. Because that's the thing, like the more you care, the more like rude people realize that you're gonna care if you get bullied.
But if you don't care at all, then they think you're cool.
Then they think you're cool. Like, it's really strange. But like, high school's so weird because it's like you have to try, but you can't try too hard.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, like, being stupid isn't cool, but being like really smart and like trying so hard, that's not cool either. Like, what? Yeah. Who makes these rules? Do you know what I think is cool?
What?
Reading books. Oh, did I tell you what happened to me the other day? No, what do you like doing?
Reading books.
Me too. The other day, I was like, so I bought this book, and I've been like nursing this one book for a while now. I've been nursing it. It came out in like, I want to say like November, and I haven't been as into it. It's a book that takes place in the universe of like my favorite book series, but it's like mini stories and like backstory of like characters that I don't really care about. If that makes any sense. Like, they're just like random side characters, and I have to like remind myself who the H they even are because they're not like major players in the story. And then I finally got to the mini story about my favorite characters, and it was a mini story that was released separately like 3 years ago. So I like read a whole chapter of it, and I'm like, this seems eerily familiar. And then I was like, if there are bagels in this bag, I've read that. And then it's like, she opened the bag of bagels, and I'm like, this is bullshit. I have read this. And then I read it all again, and it was still really good. But come on, did you hand in that weird quest that was up at the maze top?
I'm trying to get up there. I don't understand.
All right, come to where I am at the bottom of the maze hill.
The maze hill. Okay, here I am.
Now follow this up. It's like a spiral.
Okay.
Oh,
so it's just a huge spiral. I'm like trying to jump up the mountain.
Me too. I was trying to like parkour my way up the mountain.
Now I feel stupid.
No, I don't feel stupid. Oh, we were supposed to kill this guy, and I like failed the quest.
Whoa!
Oh, wait, let me. Oh no, it came back. Okay, it came back. Kill the dragon. Kill the dragon. Shoot.
Oh,
shoot.
Crap.
Shoot.
Come here, dragon.
I need to rearrange my quest bar, or my spell bar. It's not right. This needs to be here. Okay. Okay, and now put this here. Okay. And then I don't need that in both places. Alright. 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 We're in much better shape right now. Wait, and I also just got hurricane. Here I am. Murder. Acting like a hurricane.
I was waiting for that. I'm like, is she gonna sing it?
Of
yeah,
course
she's gonna sing it.
Of course I am.
She gonna sing
Here
it.
I am. What's that do? I can't do that yet. Oh, I have to be in combat. Well, that's some bull.
That's some BS.
Alright, accept.